In the City of Darebin, using land, building or making changes to a property may require you to have a planning permit. Application for a permit allows council and community members the opportunity to comment on changes that may affect them. As a member of the community, you may also be given the opportunity to comment on someone's planning permit application. A planning permit is a legal document that allows land to be used or developed. Before applying for a planning permit, you can arrange a pre-application meeting with the planning officer from council. Planning permits allow council to consider the visual and amenity impacts on the community. This is different to a building permit, which ensures structures are built safely and securely. A change in land use can require a planning permit, and for any structural development, a building permit is also required. The quickest way to determine if your proposal needs a planning permit is to contact Council's statutory planning unit. To apply for a planning permit, a designer or architect will need to provide a site context plan, floor plans, elevations and shadow plans. And when you submit your application, you'll need to provide the application for planning permit form, the current certificate of title, the lodgement fee, copies of those plans, and any other information specific to your type of application. You may wish to attend council before lodging the application, so a planner can look over your documents and advise you on anything else you might need. You should also discuss your plans with your neighbours, so you're aware of how they feel about it before submitting. After submitting your application, a council planning officer will check your documents and may request further information if it isn't comprehensive. City of Darebin's website has a checklist of what you'll need, as well as the forms for actually lodging the application. Public notification or advertising is the process of informing your neighbours about any impacts your plan might have on them or the community. If advertising is required, it will usually be carried out for a period of around 14 days. Community members can then support or object to the proposal up until a decision is made on the permit. If your planning officer is satisfied that your application won't negatively impact anyone, public notification won't be given. In assessing your proposal, relevant policies, planning scheme requirements, statutory referrals and community objections will all be considered. If council supports your application and no public objections have been made, you'll be issued with a planning permit. If objections have been received, all objectors will be sent a notice of decision to grant a permit before it is granted. Even with no community objections though, some applications can be refused. If so, council will send you a refusal to grant a permit document which explains the decision. To appeal council's decision to either grant or refuse a planning permit, you can apply to VCAT for a review. You can also appeal specific conditions placed on a permit. And if council fails to decide on your permit, you can lodge an appeal with VCAT to recover your application fee. VCAT appeals must be lodged within 60 days of the decision. Refer to the Victorian Civil and Administrative Tribunal for more information about reviews. For more detail regarding planning permits, see the Planning and Development page on the City of Darebin website. To determine if your proposal requires a planning permit or to arrange a pre-application meeting, contact Council's statutory planning unit.